Hey you guys, Jessie here from Urban Legends Antiques, and we are on day 2 of the 12 days of Vlogmas. I had got some of the Christmas lamps from Home Depot just like on an impulse. I saw them and I fell in love with them, and we brought them home and I pulled them out, and the base was a very plain black and it was like a chalk paint color, and I instantly thought, oh, I'm gonna paint that. So that's what today's video is. You're gonna watch us, Chuck and I were just painting the base of the lamps and getting them set up for our Christmas decorations outside. Okay, bye. So let's get started. Okay, here we go. Chuck's pulling the base of the lamp out of the box we got it from. Seems like he's struggling with it a little bit. I would have just tore the box open, but Chuck's way more patient and gentle than I am. Okay, so we got the base out, and you can see it's very plain. I got my painting station set up. I'm gonna paint this bad boy. First up is the Père Noël stencil from JRV. I got my Chalky Chicks paint out in Salt Flats. I've got my favorite stencil brush, my JRV stencil brush, and we're getting ready. Okay, here we go. You guys know I'm team no tape. I never tape my stencils down. I know I should. I just don't have the patience for it. But you're going to see my hand starting to look like a little bit of a claw there, and it's because I'm pressing really hard to hold the stencil in place. There it is. See, there's my claw hand. And I just press really hard, and it helps to hold the stencil down while I'm painting. This stencil is sold by JRV, but it was designed by Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara, and I think it's so cute. Look at Santa Claus. I love it. Okay, next up, I love these mini snowflake stencils. These are also by JRV. I call them a very friendly stencil, and Mara says that I say that because they're not intimidating, which is very true. They're really easy to use. They don't lift very much. They don't bend. You don't have to worry about a lot of bleed through. It's a very simple, easy stencil for a beginner. The next stencil I'm using is the reindeer feed stencil, and you guys saw me use this stencil and my snowflake stencil in the Christmas in July video that I had done, and I'm just reusing the same ones. I like these stencils a lot, and I really like the thought of like having these cute little stencils outside. I sell them, I paint with them. Like, it's really true to like me to have, you know, my Christmas decorations with these stencils, and I'm just excited to have it out front. I can't wait to see how it all looks done. So right now I'm thinking about, should I add snowflakes around the reindeer feed stencil? Should I add some snowflakes around Santa? I haven't quite decided yet. Okay, I'm on to the last side, and I'm going with snowflakes again. So the way it's going to look is it's going to have snowflakes and then Santa, and then another side will have snowflakes and then the reindeer feed. I'm thinking on this one, maybe I'm only going to do 3 snowflakes instead of 4, or maybe I'll have one kind of like hanging off of the side. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know, but I'm working it out. Okay, so I've recruited Chuck. He is putting clear coat onto one of the bases while I'm just kind of playing around and adding stencils of snowflakes to the other one. The clear coat we're using on this is like a really tough outdoor clear coat instead of like the ones that I use inside. It's meant to like withstand like snow, rain, hail. Like we don't really get snow here, but it has been raining a lot. So that's why we're going with that one. And here they are, they're done. That little bit of blue you can see is where the clear coat is drying still. Okay, here's a quick tip for you. If you're a paint flinger like me, you just kind of get used to paint splatters just being all over the place. But if you want to mimic the look of snow, what you can do is you take your stencil brush, like me, my handy dandy stencil brush, and you dab it in a little bit of paint, not a lot, but just enough to get the end wet. And then you go like this, you come up to your piece and you go like that. And you kind of do that little flicking motion with your thumb. And what it will do is it will like flick the paint. It'll like make the paint splatter onto your piece and it looks like snow. So I did that on one of them. I forgot to film it. I was just all up in my moment. But you can see on one of the snowflakes, there's like little, it looks like snow, and it was from me going like this. I was just kind of flicking the paintbrush around to get that look of snow onto my Christmas decorations. Okay. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I filmed this vertical instead of horizontal. The base right there is still drying. That's why it looks smudgy like that. But it was getting ready to rain, so I rushed outside and I set these up real quick so that way when the clouds darkened, I could enjoy them in the it won't be moonlight, but just like the overcast day. I wanted my decorations up. I thought they were so pretty. So once we got the lanterns put together, I noticed they were crooked. Both of them were crooked. So we tried to like unscrew them and see if it was kind of like something we had done and put them together wrong. No, they came like that from Home Depot. And I'd already painted the base, which is fine, but they were sold out when we went back. So it's not like even if I hadn't painted the base and I wanted to return it, I could have and gotten some new ones. That was just all they had. So that part kind of sucked, but you know, I might just like kind of try and bend it a little bit. Hashtag don't tell Chuck. Okay, here's just a little bit of my outdoor decor. I have these vintage Santa lights and they're taking presents inside. I'm Jessie from Urban Legends Antiques, and thanks for coming along for the ride. Bye, you guys. Okay, we've got our tree up. Time to decorate.